you so much for coming. We had no idea that as many people would show up. This is awesome. We're really excited. Those of you who are standing in front of people sitting, if you can sort of migrate to the back so you're not standing in front of people sitting, that would be fantastic, just so everyone can see.
Well, you can come stand up with me and just
That's it too. So, my name is Carrie Mugby, and I'm leading a team of folks who are making this thing happen. And as you know, this is our first inaugural meeting, and we're honored to have Chris here to speak. And
don't worry about mispronouncing my last name. Everyone does.
Everyone does. Hoyer.
Hoyer is the German pronunciation. Pure is mine.
Pure. Okay. Sorry. I studied German in college. What can I say? So pure.
Doesn't matter.
Is that how you do it? Okay.
Really doesn't.
Anyways, I want to say thank you very much to the venue, the agency, for letting us have this spot to have this meeting. We had no idea this many people would show up. Please buy lots of booze, buy appetizers. They're going to give you 10% off appetizers tonight. Stick around and consume products after we're done. Show the love. And I'm going to have Carrie Finsand, who actually found us this venue, say a few words, and he's also going to tell us about the discount at SearchFest, right?
Yep. I am Carrie Finsand. I just wanted to say thanks for everyone coming. Thank you to this agency, nice venue here. Am I in the way? Nice. What I wanted to say is SearchFest is an event on March 10th. I'm part of the advisory board of SEMPDX. It's a search engine marketing group. And we invite everyone to come. Anyone who's here tonight actually gets a discount. If you sign up by tomorrow, it's $199 by 5 p.m. After that, it'll be $269. The retail value is $299. And there's going to be some social media people here. Our own Don Foster will be there presenting on March 10th, as well as a social media kind of SEO guru, Neil Patel. And if you have any questions about that, contact me. I'm Kate Vincent on Twitter, and we'll also send an email out to everybody who signed up for the list right here about the discount code. So thank you very much.
All right. So just a real quick show of hands. We're wondering how everyone found out about the event. Who found out via Twitter? Facebook, quite a few. Twice. Yeah. Get your vote.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah. Upcoming, Yahoo? Few? Maybe people blogging about it? Anyone? No? PDX Mindshare. Who saw that? Okay, excellent. A handful of people at PDX Mindshare. AIGA? At least one, all right. AMA, American Marketing Association. PRSA? A couple of PRSA, excellent. And then LinkedIn. Okay, so most people Twitter and a few on Facebook. Excellent. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn the floor over to Chris. And by the way, if we want to tweet about this tonight, we're using hashtag SMPDX. For those of you who are familiar with that formula.
SMC or SMPDX?
Just SM.
Keep it short.
We keep it short, yeah. SMPDX. And as you probably know, Chris founded Social Media Club International. They've launched clubs in cities all over the world, and this is fantastic for us to have him here at our inaugural event and tell us not just about social media for the organization, but I'm sure he'll talk a little bit about Social Media Club as well. And if you're not already following us on Twitter, our Twitter address is Social Media PDX. So please do if you're not already. And I'm at Carrie Bugby. And I'm going to throw this over to Chris. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Hi, Internet. You made a good point before I would come back to it. I can't see your name because you're talking to somebody next to you and not noticing that I'm pointing you out. Hi, Tom. How are you? You made a good point before about it was all over Twitter.
Yeah.
All right. So that was actually two things. First of all, it annoyed some people, which is why I said it. Right? See it too much, it becomes annoying. But actually, it was something very interesting, dynamic with that in terms of how this was promoted. Has anyone here heard about the term para-media? Well, I've talked about it for years. Anyone else? P-A-R-A, media. it. Retweeters, yes, it's actually a term, isn't it weird? So what it actually means is it means using media together collaboratively to accomplish some ends. Now actually Mitch Radcliffe first came up with this term, I guess, by accident when he misheard somebody. But it struck me as being very important that when we go back to the origin of the word paramilitary, when we look back at this Revolutionary War in particular, for our own history, what happened was that regular citizens took up arms to take action to defend their town, to advance their cause. And now today, we can do some of those same activities using media. And seeing everyone swarm around that is one example of it. Now, we're actually going to be doing a major initiative of this internationally under a program that will hopefully get a better name than this, but under what we call right now Question of the Week. And the idea is that we are going to start a discussion each week to talk about one question relative to social media. And we are going to use a sort of newassignment.net model. Who here knows Jay Rosen's work? Anyone? Yeah. Check out newassignment.net. The idea is that you put out to the community some kind of topic, some sort of research, some sort of article, some piece of journalism that needs to be done, and they collaboratively produce it. So what we're going to do is we're going to announce a new question pretty much every Monday. This is going to be starting during South by Southwest. I don't know what that question is going to be yet, but we have a volunteer editorial board, managing editors and others. We're going to be kind of driving the conversation internationally. And we're going to be reaching out to local leaders all around the world in Social Media Club to get you all engaged in it in some way. And the idea is, just like using the tag to associate with this local group, we're going to put out a different tag each week. And it's probably just going to be like SMC Q1, Q2, something like that, simple. So we can keep it shorter. And then you add your own tags to it, whatever way you want. And then we're going to use that to actually collaboratively explore the topic. We'll have actually a Blog Talk Radio call-in show at the end of the week where some of the most interesting answers to the question, the people behind that will come in and be featured. And we'll take calls, of course, from other people, and we'll really examine this topic and build up a library for others to learn from as we go.